context of Black studies, knowing that Black studies is a different approach to intellectual development and recognizes that the study that we do in the classroom has to be connected to the liberation of our people. So we
Mm,
developed a motto that we are the intellectual arm of the revolution, the intellectual
mm.
arm of the revolution. And so I served as chair from 2010 to 2019 and then stepped down. During that time, we were able to initiate a master's program, the only Black Studies master's program in the state of California. We were also able to kind of build off of the movement moments that we had and win the second College of Ethnic Studies in the entire nation. So now Cal State LA has an entire College of Ethnic Studies. But also, I think one of the things that I'm most proud of is that we were able to really recapture what Black Studies is intended to be, which is, again, the intellectual arm of the revolution. So we should always be connected to the empowerment of Black people. That should be the primary point of our work. So we're reading books, we're engaging in theory, and if that theory is not employed, if that theory doesn't go to change the lives and the way in which Black people function in the world, then it's all for naught, right? We don't want to be a part of an institution that's really built on our backs. We want to use the resources that we have while we're there in order to build ourselves up as Black people. And so it's our Department of Pan-African Studies at Cal State LA that helped to birth the largest racial justice movement in global history, which is Black Lives Matter, which I'm a founding member of, as are many of my former students. And so that's also one of the legacies of the department and something I feel very fortunate to have been a part of and to be a part of. I'm co-founder and I still lead Black Lives Matter Grassroots, which is the on the ground work of Black Lives Matter, 39 chapters all around the country.
Well, let's start with that then. I'd be curious to know, obviously, I'm sure you followed all the controversy about the money, like all the money that was given, and nobody seems to really understand exactly what it was used for. Tell us about that, and just, because a lot of people were mixed. If you say, well, do Black Lives Matter? We all agree with that. I'm sure everybody in the chat would say yes. But then when you sort of saw what was going on, and then the division within the organization, it left a lot of people really confused and to some extent maybe disgruntled. Can you give your perspective on sort of what happened there?
Sure. So I'll give that, but I want to first say that, again, I'm part of Black Lives Matter Grassroots.
Mm,
And we say Black Lives Matter Grassroots is Black Lives Matter. When you think
mm,
of Black Lives Matter in its purest sense, when I think of the Black Lives Matter that my mother, who's a retired elementary school teacher, gives to, right? What was she seeding? She was seeding the work that we do on the ground. She was seeding the work that exposed the goon squad in Mississippi that got the cops that killed, father of three, Ryan Twyman, prosecuted. She was seeding the work that helps us to push to end qualified immunity. And his boots on the ground is outside of the Democratic National Convention, still yelling for reparations and police accountability and saying that people shouldn't be killed in jails and prisons all around the country, still demanding the freedom for people like Brittany Martin, who's inside an Illinois prison